And let's go through each brush. And then while we do that, I'll tell you what the cost of each brush is individually. Just so you are aware, these are handcrafted in Japan. They have Keyaki wood handles and Psycho goat bristles, okay? So these handles are made of Keyaki wood, and the bristles here are made of Psycho goat, using the Kakishibu method, meaning the bristles are dyed, okay, with persimmon. So this brush we'll start with, this is the TF1. This brush is $130 US, okay? And it is designed for, it's described as a large fluffy face brush designed with a distinctive pinched and arched ferrule for enhanced control and a natural lightweight application. So you can see this ferrule here and the arch. That's what the arch is. You can see that it's very wide. And when it turns, they are stunning. And just look, I mean, the fluff on it is just everything. Look at that. And it's so soft, you guys. I mean, it's like feather light. Oh, this is going to be amazing for powders, for bronzers, for blush. The next brush is the TF2. This brush is a unique ball-shaped face brush designed to effortlessly apply blush, bronzer, powders, and more. So let me hold it this way so you can see the ball shape here. Okay. And if I turn it towards you, you can see the surface. Hi, Danny. How are you? Good to see you here. Haven't seen you in a long time. And you can just see the beauty of this brush. That's the TF2. And the TF2 retails for $75 US. You're doing well. You love these brushes. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're doing well. And I'm so glad that you're excited and love them too. The last brush is the TF3. The TF3 is a special candle-shaped brush designed for the targeted application of powders, blush, and highlighter. So you can see the candle shape. If you go, it's like the flicker of a candle, right? And it's so soft as well, you guys. Let me bring it closer to you. I'll turn it slowly. But it's just a beautiful brush. So again, this is the set of 3. The set of 3 retails for $272. And then again, they are all available as individuals as well. So I have linked these in my stories today. So if you all want to use any of these, if you want to pick any of these up, please do consider using my link. And now I'm going to go ahead and get started with the face of makeup and show you all what I'm going to use these for. Hi, Jenny. Thank you for joining. Yes, Danny says the candle-shaped one. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Hi, Gordy. Yes, I do love my tools. So we're going to start. If you guys have any questions about the brushes, please feel free to drop them in the chat. Bobby Brown Vitamin Enriched Smoothing Serum. How's everyone's week going thus far? Thank you for being here with me this evening. You can see that that immediately hydrates the face, and it's why I love it so much. It's been a week already. It's Tuesday and it's been a week. Listen, I hope it gets better for you. Kiddo start. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah. So I had one kiddo start school last week. My son will start next week. And the youngest, she goes to preschool, so it's year round. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that it's been a rough 2 days, you guys. I hope it gets better for us all, for sure. So that was the vitamin-enriched face base. I'm sorry, the vitamin-enriched smoothing serum that I just put down. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply a foundation. It's Tom Ford Tuesday, right? So why not do it? Let's do our Tom Ford Traceless foundation stick. I wear the shade 9.5. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blend that out with my Sonia G Fusion brush. Hey, Daphne, how are you? So good to see you. I'm going to be using the new brushes shortly here. I just went over all the details. I have linked them in the stories if anyone is wanting to pick them up. They are $272 for the set, and they are all available as individuals as well. Just look at how this foundation blends. I really, really just love how this foundation blends. All right, coming up next, we're going to get into some concealer, and I'm going to be using the Danessa Myricks Lift and Flex Concealer in the shade number 13. Hi, Fude Like a Lady, and you're wearing this foundation stick today too? That's so cool. I always love it when we end up wearing the same things. Great minds think alike. So again, this is the Danessa Myricks Lift and Flex Concealer. And hi, Makeup Esquire. You love how this foundation wears beautiful. Yes, it does have a great finish. And tonight we are going to we're going to set it tonight. I don't normally set it. Hi, Brittany. I don't normally set it, but tonight, because we're going to be using and testing these brushes, I'm going to set it. And I'm going to set it with a new product. You all know that I love this Prism Libre powder by Givenchy. This is the newly formulated version in shade 6. So I can use this one all over my face. So we'll use this one all over, and then I'll use the old formula in shade 5 under the eye to set the Danessa Myricks concealer. I don't ever set the Danessa Myricks concealer, but for the sake, again, of demonstration, I'm going to set the under eye tonight. So I'm going to use the old formula of the Givenchy in shade 5 for that. Okay, I'm going to take now let me see which one this is, Jumbo Concealer Brush, and I'm going to go ahead and tap my concealer out. I'm so thrilled to have received these because, you guys, if I didn't get them, I was going to make a way to find a way to get them. Whether it be individuals, I was going to have to choose one. But I'm so grateful to Beautylish and to Sonia for sending these over. Thank you all so much. And I'm more than happy to demo these for you all tonight. It's my token of appreciation for being able to receive these. Hi, Pockets and Polka Dots. Thank you for joining us this evening. We're just tapping out our concealer right now. We're going to hop into these brushes individually in just a second. I know, Keisha, I hope they didn't either. We're going to see how it performs tonight. We're going to set the entire face with the newly released Givenchy Prisme Libre loose powder in the shade number 6. I was able to get it complimentary of the brand via influencer. So I was very happy to be able to receive it. Let's see. Fude's Like a Lady is saying she hopes these will be available at the next gift card event. Yes, I understand. So just so you all know, I'm not sure who is aware or is not. Beautylish does have the ability to split your payments out into 3 monthly payments, I believe it is. And that's monthly. It's not bi-weekly. So that's a way, if you wanted them. I'm just adding a little bit more there. If you wanted to pick them up and you wanted to do it in order to stay on budget, that's a way that I normally make my purchases of big orders via them. I always split the payments monthly, just so it's easier on my pocketbook. Hey, Pauline, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. We are getting ready to hop into the new Kakishibu Face Brushes. And I'm just so glad to see you all here with me this evening. Thank you for taking time out of your night to join me. I have already linked the brushes in my stories. So if anyone is interested in picking them up, please go there and get that link. Otherwise, I can DM you the link directly. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Okay, you guys. So this is our first brush that we're going to use tonight. We are going to use the, let's start with TF3. So TF3, once again, is the candle-shaped brush, okay? This brush is designed for like targeted highlight, targeted blush, targeted powder areas, okay? I am going to use this to set my under eye. And then a little later, if we highlight, I'll use it to do that. So I'm going to take this powder, the Givenchy Prisme Libre Loose Powder. Again, this is shade number 5 in the old formula. I'm going to tap a little bit off into the lid here. So let me just get, okay, that's more than enough. And we're going to go in with TF3, okay? Now, again, let me just show you the candle shape. We see that. And let me show you the flexibility of the brush. And I'll show you what it looks like here. Because I know that a lot of us really like to see how a brush is bundled, okay? So I'm going to turn it slowly. And then I'm going to show it to you head on. So you can see there's no gaps there at all. Okay. Yes, these are the new Sonia Kakishibu brushes. This is the TF3 to be specific. And Fude's Like a Lady says that she loves the strong point on that brush. Right. Yes, me too. So I'm going to go right into the powder, you guys. And it's picked it up nicely. You guys can see that. And let's go right on the under eye to set. So I love that this point can go right there. Did you see that? I can go right there. It feels so good on the skin, you guys. It's soft. The fluff is real. And I can even just tap it in. And I don't have to, go in and dig. It's perfectly pointed and can definitely just get right into that nook of that under eye. Okay, so that looks really, really nice. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up the rest of the powder and we'll powder under that eye. Hi, Lori. How are you? Yes, it's really nice. So again, I'm taking the point of the brush. I'm putting it right in that corner, and I'm tapping underneath the eye. And I have sensitive skin, you guys, which is another reason why I love Fude. And it's so soft, you guys. You guys see the bounce back, right? I'm just tapping it. Yes, exactly. Like Keisha said, tap, sweep, and you can press and roll with this one. That is so true. And I don't normally set over here, but I'm going to take the brush and just show you guys how it can go around the nose area as well. And I'm not putting any additional product on the brush at all. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Thank you for joining. All right, so this is, again, TF3, you guys, and we just use this to set under the eye and around the nose. And I'm going to just show the brush again this way so you all can see how nicely bundled that is, right? You can see there's no gaps around the ferrule at all. Okay, so we're going to come back to her a little bit later when we get ready to put on some highlighter. I'm going to have to find one because doesn't look like I put one over here. But these are usable with all formulas, creams, liquids, and powders. Of course, because of the delicate bristles, you want to be careful, but you can use them for each formula. So now that we've powdered the under eye, let's get the face powdered. So this, again, is the Givenchy Prisme Libre Loose Powder, shade number 6. And this one is in the new formula. So let me show you what it looks like. And this is in the newly released formula. I haven't even opened it. And so let's see what it looks like. Pauline, yes, these are the brushes that you would have just received an email about. And I think you'll love them. I do have the link posted to the stories. But yes, these are the newly released Sonia G brushes. They just launched today. Yeah, so, and last time I checked, all were available as individuals and as sets still. The set, again, retails for $272. And each individual brush, I can tell you, TF3 retails at $67. TF2 retails at $75. And then TF1 retails for $130. Thank you, Pauline. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your support. All right, so this again is the Givenchy Prisme Libre Loose in shade 6. I'm going to tap off some of the powder into the lid here. And then we are going to use TF1. Look at these beautiful colors, you guys. Oh my gosh, those are so pretty. We're going to use TF1 to powder the face. Now, something you want to know about this brush is that it is, as you can see, a large, fluffy face brush. Okay. It's designed, again, with a pinched and arched ferrule. So that's this pinched ferrule here, and it has the arch here. Okay. It's used for enhanced control and a natural lightweight application. So I want you guys to remember that. If you're looking for a heavy application, this one's not going to be what you want. But I want it to look nice, light, and natural. then it's going to give you exactly what you want. So it is perfect for a, I hear you, Pauline said it's perfect for her big face. So I'm going to go into the powder. You can see that it picked it up nicely. No issues picking up that powder. And for the sake of it being loose, I'm going to tap. So let's tap all over the face. This powder does have a scent, if anyone was wondering. But just look at that. Nice, airy, light application. Just as Sonia says. Oh, this brush is so soft. And my most favorite thing about these also is the fact that they are dyed, because my makeup products, because I'm of a deeper skin tone, tend to be dark, right? But with this, these brushes, my brushes, even though they will be used and quote unquote dirty, they won't look dirty. And I think that is the best thing ever. I'm going to get the rest of this powder out of here because I'm not going to waste anything. And let me just. Oh, it's so soft, you guys. All right. So that formula is pretty, you guys. I honestly can't tell a difference between the two. So I'll have to just write out what they say the differences are. Because to me, let me just take another look. If I would say anything, I think the newer one is maybe a little bit more, has a little bit more sheen to them. Yes, I can grab my, okay, I got a question and I was asked to grab my, Cindy, I'm sorry. To grab my Mount Fuji brush and compare it to the TF1. So let me grab that really quick. And if you guys have any other questions while I'm grabbing it, shoot them down in the chat. I'm just going to go grab my box where I store all of my other brushes, just in case you guys ask for any other ones. I'll be right back. Oh God, where's Mount Fuji? I think she's back in here, Lord. I can put her back up. Oh. Oh, is she in here? Okay, I think she's in here. This holds my collection. Let me see if she's in here. I think she is. Too many beautiful brushes and not enough Fude. Oh, Pauline, this would be a great set to start with. Let me find the Mount Fuji brush. I think she's here. I packed her back up because I didn't use her because I wanted to display her. So let's see. Yep, she's here. Okay. I need one of those chests that Sonia has. You know, that big old brush chest? That's what I need. So I'm going to just sit these brushes here. And I keep everything, you guys, because I like to keep them in pristine condition. Okay, so here is the Mount Fuji brush. Let me fan her out so you guys can. No, her on Beautylicious website, there's a chest in her picture. It's like a tall dresser, but it looks like a chest. All right, so you guys are going to be blown away, okay? Because let me tell you right now, this brush is huge compared to this one. So this is the Mount Fuji brush, and this one is the TF1. Right? And then let me show it to you next to the Niji Pro. Let me put Mount Fuji away. Oh, Mount Fuji is beautiful. I love her. That's why she hasn't been used, because I want to display her. But like I said, I need a chest. I've been looking for a nice place, a nice chest to store them. All right, let's show her to you. Oh, I don't know. Let's show her to you next to Niji Pro, and then next to Jumbo Bronzer, because that's probably the next comparisons that you guys would want to make. So this is Jumbo Bronzer, and this is TF1. So you can see TF1 is wider. The bristles are longer. The ferrules are different, of course. The width is longer. And let's show, right? Okay, so that's the Jumbo Bronzer versus the TF1. Keisha, they're roughly the same length, but Mount Fuji is thicker. I like the Kakishibu coloring better. Do not make me buy that brush. I am here to encourage you all to purchase new tools if you see fit to do so. I collect, and I am thrilled to have it in my collection. Let me show you it next to Niji Pro now. All right, Niji Pro versus TF1. You can see the ferrules are similar, but not exact. The bristles on TF1 are much longer. So you can see the differences here. All right, and I think those are the most comparable to the TF1. And I am happily your enabler. Yes, I take that as a compliment. Okay, so you all know that I love a multitasker brush. So like we said, this brush, powder, right? Bronzer, blush. We're going to use it for bronzer now. So I'm wiping it off. And I'm going to pick up my Victoria Beckham bronzer. And what's great about this is because it's so wide, it will go across this with no issue. It's going to give a lighter application, which is totally fine, but I want to show you all what amazing rockstar multitasker brushes that Sonia creates for us. And I know $130 for one brush might seem like a lot, but when you can use it for more than one task, then it makes sense, right? If you were just buying this for powder, it would still make sense in my opinion, because I love Fude. However, if we talk about cost, then if we're using it for more than one task, usually you can buy one brush for like 60 bucks, right? Well, this is like 3 brushes in one, so it's totally worth it. So I'm going to go right across this, show you all the pickup, and then I'm going to go right here. And you all know that this bronzer definitely looks different with a different type of brush. So what I want you to do is pay attention here, and I'm going to pick up another brush. I'm going to use the Niji Pro on the other side because I want to show you guys. Actually, I'll do Jumbo Bronzer because it's more, no, I'm going to use Niji Pro. I want to show you guys the difference. So let's do the bronzer here with this brush, and then let's do the other side with Niji Pro so that you all can see the difference. So this is nice and light, just like Sonia said it would be, right? And the point is that you use different tools for different effects on the face. So if I wanted it to show up strong, then I use my Niji Pro to do that. But this is very nice, very light, very natural. All right. We're going to use the same bronzer because I want you guys to see the difference. And I'm going to use the Niji Pro. Okay. This brush retails for 95 US dollars, I believe it is. My favorite bronzing brush. Okay. And I have it linked in my LTK shop. I'm going to do the same thing. And this brush is denser. It's not as fluffy, right? Let me just show you guys that again. So you're going to get a different application. You can see the bristles here are much airier than this. This brush is dense. The pickup on this brush was much lighter than it is on this one. So let's show you what it looks like. And you can see the difference right off the bat. So look at this side with Niji Pro. And this side with the TF1. Now, again, with TF1, it's a lighter application. You can use the brush again to build it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another pass with TF1 on this side. And then I'm going to do another pass with Niji Pro on this side so that you all can see the differences, okay? So let's go back into TF1. I'm going to take it right back like I did earlier. Pick up some powder. And I'm going to build it. So you all can see that it's light, it's airy, it's still natural looking, but I am able to build the product. Now, you might be asking, would you use this for a bronzer on an everyday basis? My answer would be, it depends on the bronzer, right? Because I have some bronzers that are deeper, that using a brush that gives me a lighter application would be perfect because it's going to give me exactly what I need. For instance, that Chanel bronzer that I have that's really deep. If I use this brush with that bronzer, it's going to give me a perfect light application. I'm not going to have to, you know, try to put it on and then go back over with powder to lighten it up. So this is going to be perfect for that. So you just have to know your products and what tools to use with your products. Tools to me are very important. And I thought I'd just bring that up. So now let's go back into Niji Pro. Again, we're going to build it. So let me show you. This is 2 passes with TF1. This is 1 pass with Niji Pro. And I'm going to go into another pass with Niji Pro right now so you guys can see the difference. So again, this brush is much denser, right? You get more product pickup. And of course, I'll match the face a little later, or maybe I won't because this is all for demo purposes. Okay, so take a look here. Lighter application with TF1. More denser application with Niji Pro. Both look beautiful. I could wear it both ways. How do I like to wear this one? I like to wear this bronzer built up. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to move on from the bronzer, but I wanted to show you guys the difference in application with each brush. Okay, let's see. I wonder if the powder brush would pick up the baked jelly. I don't know. I don't own that product because they don't make that product in my skin tone. And so what I would say is I can reach out to Sonia and I can ask her and then I will message you. So if you could you send me a DM and ask me that so that I can forward it to Sonia? And she gets back to me fairly quickly. So I would love to get that answer for you. I'm going to lean towards saying it probably is not going to do what you want it to, only because it's a fluffy, airy brush. I think you'd more look towards the Niji Pro to do that. Let's see. Do you have any firm pressed powders that I can demo? I do. Let me tell you what I have. I have the Dior Powder No Powder. I also have the Chanel pressed powder. let me grab them. And I don't mind demoing them for you at all. And that question is a great question because it's going to show you that putting those things on top of this, right, this face that we have so far, it's not going to disturb the makeup at all, which is also another great reason to buy Sonia G products. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I grabbed some powders here for you guys. So I brought out my Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders, the Dior Powder No Powder. This is a Bobbi Brown bronzing powder. I've got the Sunbath Deep press powder. And I've got the Eclat Lunaire or Rose highlighter. So we'll use this highlight tonight with the brush. Let me put those to the side here. Cindy, which powder would you like me to try first? I can layer them. I'm not afraid to do that. I'm so fine with doing that for you. So let me know. And Pauline, I think it would work fine with the powder foundation. It'll give you, again, a light, natural application. So you just want to be aware that it's going to be light and natural. And if you want a more, what is it? A more medium application, you'll just have to, you know, do it a twice over. So you guys let me know. Okay, any pressed product is fine. All right, I'm wiping it off. And let's go with the Chanel. So this is the Chanel Sunbath Deep Powder. And she looks like this. And I'm going to take this brush and let me turn it around. I'm going to just go swipe. Take a look here. All right, let's see. And you guys saw that that did not interrupt any of the makeup that we put on before. It's so soft, you guys. It's a beautiful brush. This is a beautiful powder. Unfortunately, it was limited edition. They no longer carry it. But that was fun. Let me show you, let's run it over the Hourglass powder as well, shall we? This one is more of a finishing powder. And so we're going to take it over this middle shade here. Chanel does love the, yeah, a blurring effect, right? Thank you. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to take it, and you guys know the brush is big, so let's just see in comparison so you guys can see. It literally covers about 1.5 of these. So I'm going to just tap it here. Pick it up. Hey, Kat, how are you? And it's a finishing powder, so I'm going to use it in a circular motion also. That's usually how I put finishing powders on, in a circular motion. So let's just use them how I use them, right? So that you guys can see all the ways, right, that you can use the brush. So I'm using it in a circular motion, and I'm just tapping it right over the face. Right? Let me see if I have a blush out here. Did I bring a blush? I might have to go grab a blush, but we'll do that later. So again, that was the TF1, right? And we just used it for powdering the face. We used it for bronzing the face, and then we used it again with a pressed powder to show you all how it applies a pressed powder. So again, because it is a multitasking brush, because it is a light, airy, fluffy brush, you get a more natural application to the face. And it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. It's so soft. And I think that anyone who has it is going to enjoy it. And Pauline, you're correct. The brush is everything. I absolutely agree. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is this beauty here, the TF2, right? This is the unique ball-shaped brush, okay? And she designed it effortlessly, to apply blush, to apply bronzer, powders, and more. Okay, so highlight, under eye powder too if you want it. Really a multitasking brush. So let's play with her. I'm going to go and I'm going to grab my other, what do I want to grab? I want to grab something that has multiple products in it. You can hear money leaving your bank account. That's funny. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to grab, let me think. I think I'm going to grab my Chanel Trio. I'll be right back. Let me grab that. Oh, you know what? Oh, where'd I put them? Change of plans. I don't know where I put them because I've been organizing. So I'm going to go ahead and use the NARS Laguna Ultimate Face Palette because it has multiple formulas in it. Lori, I can't wait for you to get yours either. You're going to love them. All right, let's take a look. So I'm going to show you guys the palette here. So this is, again, the Laguna NARS Ultimate, I'm sorry, let me start over. Laguna Ultimate Face Palette number 2 by NARS. These are shadows, these are bronzers, and this is a highlighter. So let's go into this bronzer since it's a little deeper. Let's pick it up on this brush, the TF2, and let's deepen the outside, okay? So I'm going to go right into this brush, just like, I'm sorry, the powder, just like this. You see it picked up, no problem. I could swirl, but tonight I just wanted to do that. And I'm going to just target it right here. Do you guys see that? And I'm going to go just like this. So I'm just contouring with that deeper shade, just adding a little bit more dimension here. This brush feels so soft on the skin. It has some bounce to it. And just look at that, right? The palette is stunning, Pauline. You love it. I'm going to go back into that powder. And I'm going to do the same thing here. So see the definition here? I'm just doing the same thing right here. So I can swipe it, right? I can tap it out also. Right? And now I'm going to go in circular motions to blend it. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to use a circular motion to blend it out more. It's just so beautiful, you guys. I love it. Okay, so let's see. And thank you, Brittany. I think it's a beautiful brush as well. So we just put some more bronzer down there. We use this brush to do that because, again, bronzer, blush, and powders. So for blush, although I don't have a blush, I'm going to use this eyeshadow as blush, okay? Let me catch up on the comments. Okay, good question. So now the Kakishibu eye brushes, I love those eye brushes. I haven't been able to put them down since I got them. And let me just pick up one of them here. Let's see. Yes, the hair is that soft. So this is one of the eye brushes. And I'll just put them next to each other and you can watch. Let's see. Let me see. So I know this doesn't show you the softness, but it'll show you the flexibility of it, right? They're both very soft, and I love both of them. I think if I was me, right? Well, if I am me, but what I'm saying is that if you were starting with a set for eye brushes, I think the Kakishibu series is a great place to start. Those or the fundamental eye set, I think, are perfect starters for Fude. These face brushes are a perfect complement to the eye brushes. Soft, again, because of the persimmon dyed bristles and the fact that I wear darker makeup, right? Because of my skin tone, it is very much friendly for me, meaning I don't have to look at my brushes and say, oh God, they're dirty. I like it because look at this. You can't even tell that I use this brush. And then I just wipe it on my towel, right? And it's like new. So that's another reason I love these persimmon dyed brushes, because I wear darker makeup, right? It doesn't stand out. It doesn't look dirty. The bristles aren't all white. And so that makes me super happy. Okay, so for blush, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and use an eyeshadow tonight. We're going to do this one. So I'm going to use this brush. And you've seen that I had no problem picking that product up. And I like wearing my blush in the high points of my face. So I can tap it like I did just there. Look at that nice, light, airy application. I can build it up if I want it. I'm going right back into that same shadow. And I can build it up. And don't worry that it looks stark, because again, at the end, we will go back. We will finish it off with a finishing powder to melt it all together. All right, I'm going to go into the other side and do the same thing. Yes, so Pauline, tell me if you're looking more for face brushes or for eye brushes. You think her blue handles hair looked softer? Oh, the limited edition ones, yes, but those hairs are different. Okay. So for eyes, I'm going to say it depends on your budget. But I would definitely say either the Kakishibu eye set, right? Or the fundamental eye set. So I can DM you links to both of those so that you can take a look at them to see which one you feel is more economical for you. I can tell you that the fundamental eye set comes with more brushes than the Kakishibu eye set, but I feel like the Kakishibu eye set covers multiple tasks as well. So I'll just DM you both links to both sets for you to take a look at. Okay, so that was TF2. Now, we're going to go back into TF3 because we're going to do a highlighter. And so I am going to do the Chanel or Rose highlight tonight, which is, where did I put it? I just had it. Oh, here it is. All right. So this is the Chanel or Rose highlight. This was a limited edition, but it's still beautiful. Yes, thank you for that, Cindy. They have more unique shapes, yes. And thank you also, Lori. Thank you for giving her another recommendation. All right, so here we go. This is the Chanel or Rose. Let me wipe this off again. Now, I'm going to take the pointed side, and I'm going to go right into this powder. So let's go. And you can see the product there. And just look at that. And I specifically chose this shade when I purchased it because it's a more rosier tone product. And I like that point that I could just take that and go like target it right where I want it. It's so pretty. Now, so we've used this to powder. We've used this to powder the under eye and now for highlighter, but let's do something. Thank you, Pauline. Let's take the bronzer and let's see how we can contour the nose a little bit. Let's see if it works for that. We're going to go into, I'm going to do the Victoria Beckham bronzer, seeing that that's the one that I use mostly. Actually, you know what? No, let's use this NARS one. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me open it. Oh, goodness. All right. So I'm going to go right back into that, this deeper shade here. I'm going to take the tip of the brush. And I'm going to go right on my nose. Look at that. You guys see that? I just brushed that right there. How perfect is this brush? Let's do the edge of the nose. And you see the dimension that it gave? Yes, yes, yes. Please and thank you. I absolutely love it. Okay, so let's tie it all together. So this live, of course, is about showcasing the brushes. So we're not really too much worried about the makeup as a whole. But let me show you all this T6 from the Kakishibu series. Okay. I love for one and done. So I'm going to take my bronzer, again, the same shade, and do it all over the eyelids because we ain't got nowhere to go, but we want to show y'all everything, you know. So I'm just going to take it just like that, and it's done. Just that easy. And I love it because I can also swirl it around like this, get into that crease. And that's an easy one and done. I'm going to do the same thing on this side just to make the face more uniform. Okay, perfect. Now, let's see what's next. I want to show you all all over the face, right? So I'm going to use the Dior Powder No Powder to finish the face this evening. The face is done. We have foundation, we have powder, we have bronzer, we have a powder highlighter, and we have loose powders. Now everyone needs that T6, period. I don't disagree with you, Cindy, Lord Jesus, sorry. I'm going to take the Dior Powder No Powder. I'm going to use the TF1 to do that. I'm just wiping it off. And I'm going to go back into each individual brush to show you all them close-ups at the end. Sweet baby. Hey, so I'm so glad. So this is the Dior Powder No Powder. I'm going to use this brush with it. Now, again, because of the persimmon dye, you guys, oh, thank you. Because of the persimmon dye bristles, my makeup shade doesn't show very badly. It does not appear dirty when used. And that's one of my favorite parts of these type of brushes. Okay, so let me just go over the powder. And again, it's going to give a light application. So I'm just going to pounce it. And you all saw where the face was shiny before. I'm just going over the powder and I'm going to pounce it. It's not disturbing any of the makeup that's underneath. And it leaves a beautiful finish. So you all tell me in the chat, if you were looking to get these brushes before my live, let me know. If you have been now convinced to pick them up, let me know. If you do purchase them, please consider using my link. I would be so grateful for that because it not only shows Beautylish that you all are shopping with me, but it also helps me. And right now on my LTK shop, I'm 8 orders away from hitting a goal of opening up collaboration opportunities. So any order with any retailer helps me, but I would be so grateful if you all were considering picking up these brushes, if you would use my links to do so. You're so welcome. And I convinced you to, Kat says, I convince you all of brushes in every single live. I really appreciate that. And so let me, what was I doing? Oh, let's put on some mascara. Hi, Billy Be Kind. How are you? Now, you guys, this mascara, thank you. This mascara is the Chanel Inimitable Mascara. You guys, this mascara is awesome. I use it in conjunction with the La Base mascara from Chanel. So we're just going to put that on really quick here. And if you all have any questions for me, please put them down in the chat. And while I'm putting this on, I will go back through them and try to answer them for you. I want to thank you guys again for being here this evening, and I thank you all for your support. Being here is so supportive. I know that you could be doing other things with your time, but you chose to be here with me, and I just want to say thank you. And let's see, Keisha says she already bought TF2 and 3, and now she wants TF1. Lord, help us. It's such a pretty brush. And this is such a pretty mascara. Oh, and this one is waterproof also, you guys. Hey, Locke, how are you? Thank you for joining. Pauline says Keisha's going to hold off till tomorrow morning to buy it. That's so funny. All right, let me get another. Hey, Locke. Yes, you all. Don't forget, as mentioned, Beautylish does have a monthly payment plan. And that is how I buy the majority of my items on their website, because it allows me to keep a budget and be mindful of my money. So that is an option on their site. I'm almost out of my La Base. I'm going to need to pick up another one because now I cannot do my makeup without it. This is the Chanel La Base. Yes, and it is amazing. Woo, them is some pretty lashes. Cat, you catch everything. That is funny. I'm like, I'm working here, okay? You know what I mean? Let's see. I gotta let that dry. You guys see it looks white, but that's because it's not all the way dry. I'm not gonna worry about it. So, tell me, you guys, tell me, what do we think? What do we think of the brushes and the tasks that they handle? Is there one that you prefer over the other? Do you think you want the entire set, or is there a specific one that you want? And I'm going to go back over them with you all. So let's show the full set. TF1, TF2, TF3, Okay. TF1 is individually, oh, I'm sorry, the set again is $272. Individually, TF1 retails for $130. TF2 retails for $75. TF3 retails for $67. They are all beautiful. They all work amazingly. And let's take a look and see what you all are saying. Pauline says she wants the set. Cynthia says TF1 and TF3 for her. Fude is like a lady says she needs to go back and watch the blush application. Someone phoned. Oh, no worries. Please do catch the replay. And you guys, if you guys could share this for me, you're sharing these videos do a world of good for me because it puts more eyes on my page. And as a beauty content creator, being not only over 40, but also a Black woman, the more exposure I can get, the better. So I would be more than appreciative if you all would share this with your friends and your community. Let's see what else. What is the one I was holding? Uh-oh, which one, Kat? TF3 is the one that you're most excited to use. Okay, yes. This one is going to be amazing for multiple tasks. Multiple tasks. I used it for under eye setting powder. I used it for contouring my nose and for highlight tonight. It was fluffy with a white handle. Oh, this one is the special edition Mount Fuji brush, but it's no longer available. It has the same dye, the Kakishibu dye. It's beautiful. I've not even used it once, I don't believe, because I'm keeping it to display. And it has a cute little holder that looks like Mount Fuji. So, yeah. TF3 looks perfect for several tasks, and that nose contour was super impressive. Thank you so much, and I so agree with you. I thought, hey, it has a point on it. Let's see what it does. And, well, we see the nose. So I'm very, very excited. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with brush videos, but I think that I might break this live up into some of the demos. Of course, I'll mute the sound and I'll probably put some text on the screen. But you all, it's been great being here with you all tonight. Again, I have linked these brushes in the stories. If you all are interested in any of the makeup, I'll try to get that uploaded, like, you know, the details of the makeup. But tonight was really all about sharing these beautiful brushes with you all. I really, really love them, and I enjoy using all the tools. I especially enjoy Sonia's tools, and I'm so humbled that I get to share them with you all. So I want to thank you all for coming. I really, really appreciate you all being here. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to DM me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, I'm going to save this live. I'm going to go into the stories and say good night to you all. And have a wonderful night and be blessed. Thank you. See you next week. Bye. You're so welcome.